All right, just got to get this camera straightened out. In case you're here already, that sounds like about a 1 second delay. That is looking a little bit slanted today. All right, trying to figure out something for this glare right now. My blinds are thin, so the sun puts that glare on the screen. Oh my god, fucking shit. Literally 1 inch too short to fucking do this. And too fucking fat. Okay, now that window causing an issue all of a sudden. Okay. All right, I tried. But if you just want to get better at this new special battle and you can look past a little glare, because I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it at night or early in the morning. The sun is beating down. I put wrapping paper on this on the windows, but obviously there's still some sun coming in. Seems like whichever sunniest spot is going to be causing a glare on the screen. Okay, so level 1, level 2-1 right off the bat, we are going to get coins as fast as we can. We're not even worried about the clock right now, just coins. And this doesn't mean panic and do things that are going to make you die, but just keep in mind, shell kicks and stuff, who cares? It's the first time through, the clock is still gray. You want to get every single coin. Obviously, you're going to do things like that to add time if it's so easy. You're not going out of your way to do it. But as you can see, it's level 2-1. I knew that would happen. My clock is already up at 150, and all I'm doing is getting the coins as fast as I can and moving on. Now, there's a trend to the levels, I've noticed. They move around a little bit, but not very much. So I know I'm about 2 or 3 levels away from going to that 6-2-4-2 combo, which is the scariest thing because that's where your clock is going to get you at the end of the game. Okay. Definitely shouldn't be worrying about that question box. I don't know what I was doing. 8-1 early. Okay, that tells me even more. 8-1 seems to be exactly 2 levels after 4-2. I see 8-1 as the first choice in the 4-2 warp like almost every single time. So 2-1 was in one of its weirder spots, I believe, directly after 4-2 this time. And 4-2 tends to be directly after 6-2, I think, all the time as well. So if you get to 6-2 with a red clock, you know you really need to be careful because you are on your way to 4-2. But this is 8-1 early, so we're still just getting as many coins as we can. It's actually quicker to punch the blocks and never run across the top right there, but once I accidentally did it, I was already there, so. Now, obviously, if you're going for a lot of coins, you're not going to want to do... Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Because I don't want to spend this yet. I think I can get the star without getting hit pretty easily. Just going to play this safe. Oh, jeez. Those fucking plants. So, you want to be on attackers, obviously, to keep your clock up, because this new challenge, the clock can be a big deal. So, that second pipe, right, or the third pipe, I couldn't even show you how I run through the star, but I'm going to play a bunch of games in a row. Try and really prove my strategies. Right now, I'm not doing anything that I normally do. Missing that star. All those piranha plants in the way and shit. Like, I didn't want to die. Didn't want to waste a spin. But this is where I normally am here. So I'm thinking the next level is going to be 3-1. Oh, actually, I can see other people playing it. 3-1 and 2-1 tend to surround 8-1. 3-1, this is kind of hard to tell. I would say the clock is still gray and it's 400, so I'm still going to play 3-1 like I would play it early mode. Early mode, you're definitely coming in here and getting these coins, getting this flower. Never shoot these guys. Always do a quick 1, 2, 3 right there. Because sometimes this level you're barely trading clock if they don't send you anything. And then you just run along the bottom, jump right before the spring, and you don't even have to bring Hammer Brothers into play. So especially if you're going for a super big coin jump, you don't want to be the guy that brings in the Hammer Brothers and kills everyone before they can go gather coins. Although I can already see 97 in the chest, it's probably not likely. But there's 6 of us playing. We could all have 250 coins right now. You never know. You don't want to do that. That was terrible. Okay, the clock is red. I haven't seen 3-2 or 5-1. So they're probably coming up right after these two. Probably 3-2, 5-1, 6-2, 4-2. And because of where 2-1 was placed on this one, I figured out I was a couple levels off as soon as I got to 8-1. But over here, you kind of want to jump on their heads and get the combo. I don't know why it was so terrible. Maybe it's harder to explain and play at the same time. But you don't want to be afraid of these coin boxes, because as you can see, I've got a turtle to fucking shell kick right here, and they're putting stuff behind me. So while I was getting coins, they were basically adding the time right back for me because I'm about to shell kick it out of here anyway. So it's always nice when you're coordinated enough to do this. I'd say the flower was probably more important than the star right there, because all I want to do is get one more shell kick. And it's okay that I'm slow playing this level because my clock is good. At the beginning, when you're getting coins, it's more about saving real time so that you've got more time to gather coins. But once the clock turns red, you're not going to go to coin heavens or go through any more pipes because you don't want to lose the opportunity to get enemies to kill. When you're in a pipe or a coin heaven, those enemies don't come back. So here, it's actually probably better to be just bopping heads instead of shell kicking, if you're coordinated enough. In here, you can catch that turtle even if you lost your flower power by just falling straight in. Usually you don't get quite all the coins, but you can get a lot of them. I always have trouble getting out of there. Now this is important. You don't want the star right away. You want that star later. You can't let it get out of your spawn, but you want to come up here, hit this block, and stand right here. Now you take it to the house. Now if it's super late game, it's not quite late enough for me to not do that because as you can see, I just got to 400. But if it's super late game, you're going to forget that star. You're going to shell kick those guys all the way. Level 5-1. We're basically playing the level lineup where the strategy helps the least because the goal is to be playing these levels at this time. And it kind of set us up for that on its own. But now 6-2 is going to be a panic. You're going to see level 6-2, if that's my next level. I am just going to be trying to shell kick everything and be as efficient as I can through the level. Because this is difficult. I don't want to shell kick them until after I've gotten the coin box. If possible. But this is where I really start spinning. And getting a flower right there is just amazing. Oh. And I didn't have opponents that were able to handle the late game, so I didn't even have to show you. But that's those first two pipes, as you can see, that's a lot of what 6-2 is. You've got to be quick to hit that button. And when you get a star, late game, it can kill you. So you're right at the point where it's like stars aren't going to help you much anymore in the next levels to come anyway, so you might as well get your spins in there. So I was just going to keep spinning. Anytime I became big, instead of flower power, I was going to spin so that I wouldn't die. And just shell kick as much as I could. If I get a star, then, I'd run forward. But there's victory. I wasn't even expecting it that soon. Because usually when the clock gets red and level 3-2 and 5-1 link up with you as that natural 5th or 6th level, usually the game extends because everybody's able to get their clock up. My strategy basically is a way of making sure you're never battling the clock. Like you're always, if you're starting to freak out because your clock is at 150 to 200 seconds and counting, then your opponent should be about to die of clock, is the way my strategy goes. Now this is fun, 5-2. So this is just a hard level on its own. You just get this flower, get a little in front of the box, jump forward and shoot. If he's not there because he jumped, do it again. don't panic. You don't have to get anywhere near that hammer brother. You can shoot him from a distance. Same with this one. And it's early, so normally I go get those coins, but it took me a couple seconds to kill a hammer brother. I'm not panicking because a gray clock means it's going to go slow. And if level 5-2, as long as I don't let myself get hit by anything, there's two 15-second flowers that I'm going to grab pretty quick after this. So I'm not super worried about the clock. Not until about the third level do you start actually thinking about the clock. You can always land right on his head. I like to jump off that Paracupa. Now the trick to that one is to just slow walk the whole way. See that Koopa kick? That's the difference between winning and losing late game. Right there, it was real convenient to do. Late game, it's just so huge. Your clock will run out on you if you don't do it, and you will win the game if you do. Okay, we're down to 5. So I want this to be as far away from me as possible. And I know the clock's not going to hurry up yet. This level's not that bad, as long as you're systematic and you don't worry about a few things. Like right there, last thing I want to do is get hit. Now the next one, I could care less if I get hit. Last thing I want to do is waste time now. Oh, worked out. Get a little shell kick here. And now, I don't even play this portion of the level, typically, because it's annoying to jump through those. Just run across, and then don't get too fast. Do a jump into there. Weird shit can happen jumping on that elevator. And then you always hope for something to be here, but there tends to never be anything being sent to you at this time. Now, that guy is in the worst possible spot, but we don't care because we have flower power, and we got coins. We're going this way. In this pipe, got 100 seconds left. Now it's going to be 5 or 6, 7 levels before we have to play 6-2 or 4-2 again. So we're good. The clock is not going to be what kills us. Right when the other person is at their biggest panic with the clock, we're going to be in level 3-2 or 5-1, shell kicking like happy-go-lucky. And they're going to be panicking in level 6-2 and 4-2. That's the plan. I got that kill right there. That brought my clock up and gave me a ton of coins. I'm going to show you how I hopefully didn't really even need it. This is still early game, gray clock, and it's 400. So we're absolutely going into coin heaven, no question. Although there's 2 players only, so maybe there was a question. That might have been questionable. I'm choosing the coin heaven. And now I'm going to be spin happy pretty much the rest of the game, because the clock's going to go red quick when you get heads up this early in the game. Like I said before, there we go, I won. That was just simply having no competition that time. Okay, another 5-2 start. 5-2 start means it's going to be a quick one. People really struggle with the Hammer Brothers, especially when they start having to kill extra Hammer Brothers. So you really want to be one of the first ones to kill them. So say you couldn't get in, you want to get here. There's a little bit of a method to their madness. When a Hammer Brother hits you, you gotta take advantage of your blinking time. It's almost like you have a star. You're invincible. You can't run into them and kill them. But if you're quick, you can jump right on their head before you lose your flash. So you should never let a same Hammer Brother hit you twice. As hard as they are, if he hits you once, you gotta kill him before he can even hit you again. And without panicking, that flash lasts longer than you think. Another trick, whenever there's a flower power, your choice between, do I get this power up or do I kill this thing? Always kill the thing first, and then get your 15 seconds. Because it's more important to have flower power than it is to get the 15 seconds. So you want to just be able to kill him. Oh, that was bad. Should have really shell kicked that red guy. Okay, so being that there's 5 people here, I'm still going to play it the same way to show you. That as scary as this looks, as long as you play it correctly, the clock's not going to kill you when it's gray. It's only going to kill you when it's red. When you're in this level with a red clock, that's when you want to get out of it as soon as possible. This whole part is just annoying. Lots of jumping, da-da-da-da-da, all over the place, inefficiency. You have to sit and wait for a lot of things, which is stressful when you're in a fight against a clock. The easiest way to get down here is to jump and hit the brick that I just hit. Walking off of platforms to fall straight down for some reason is hard. Okay, so we got the version of level 2-1 next. Now we know 8-1 is next. So we're very confident that we can go to the coin heaven and get our clock up to 400 by the end of the next level. So we're not worried that we're under 200, even though the coin heaven's right around the corner. I just took that hit because it was worth it to get the shell kick and grab 35, 40 seconds it got me. Extra that I wouldn't have got if I just took the star. And I know level 8-1 is coming up next because that's 2 levels after 4-2, where it always is. So I'm going to take the time to get the flower power here. 8-1's great because even if they don't attack you and help you out, you got a lot of enemies to shell pick and kill just by the level 8-1's way it is. Alright, one more try. I don't want to get an exclamation point clock right now. That would really be bad. Okay. Always jump into the back right there. Now you run and jump on his head and land right here and then run through it. That's huge. That's like 50 seconds that, if there's no other Koopas, could really be inefficient. Alright. And look what I managed to get. I'm actually doing this to kind of strangle him. If I reset the enemies right now, and I don't take the ones he's sending me, it'll thin his out, But like I said, I'm in level 8-1. I got a lot anyway. In addition to the ones that he's sending me. So even with a red clock, I'm feeling pretty confident I can get that back up to 400. Just in time for him to be panicking about his own clock. They did it to me again. Alright. So he ran into the exact perfect area he needed to be. He killed 2 jumping Koopas and 2 Hammer Brothers at the one time that I really needed to be good. And as you can see, he's got less than 20 coins. He's got no spins left. I just couldn't grab a star. All I had to do is grab a star and run. And I had a game 1. So the proof is in the pudding. The strategy is great. The player, me, not so great. But easily getting second place just because of my strategy. And I don't consider it a strategy fail until I run out of time. Until somebody time beats me. That means they out chess moved me. And I think I've been getting a lot of time victories against other people. I really don't like these 5-2 starts. It's probably the least fun way to start. You really don't want to leave those 3 coins like I did. Taking 2 out of 3 there is probably better than dealing with the inefficiencies. This guy's starting to piss me off. But you can see how important it is to be the first one to kill these Hammer Brothers. If you're the first one to kill them, you might only have to kill 2. If someone beats you to it. You should never have to see those. Anybody that's going in the underwater tunnels and bringing bloopers into play is an idiot. It's like the sure shot way to troll the game, bring in enemies that aren't supposed to be here, and then nobody's gonna get a big coin jump. So obviously there's people that are just pushing down on pipes and don't even know what they're about to run into and are like, oh crap, what am I doing here? But there's people that are like, haha, I'm going to get bloopers. We don't like those people. That seemed a little ridiculous. Alright, so this is one of my tougher matches I've run into, where they're just bombarding me with shit. But that's what the coins are for. You don't want to put yourself into situations where you're screwed. I want to make it all the way here. How did I not get that guy? That is so fucking annoying. Always knowing ahead, thinking like chess, a couple moves ahead. Like I knew I had the star right here. So if I could take that other star just far enough to get to where I got, and then I start thinking I'm smarter and better than I am. I thought I was good enough to get in there and clear house. Clearly wasn't coordinated enough to touch the one last Hammer Brother. Well, I'm pretty sure I assaulted. And he still was standing there. It's like a test of your will. Will you refuse to skip the next level just because it's smart, only because there's a piranha plant sitting here? No. I know that it's going to be 2-1 or 3-1, which are very easy levels to power up again. So for whatever reason that the piranha plant shows up there on that exact spot every single time, I just go and take it. Whatever. There's no defeating it. You can either take it or leave it. And I just take it because I like this situation I'm in. It's early game. I now am wanting to take my time completely through the levels because in 6 levels I want the game to be over already. I do not want to play level 6-2 or 4-2 again. Every other level between there and now is a great level to be playing, whether it's a gray clock or a red clock. As we saw a minute ago, I probably shouldn't waste my time trying to get up there. The clock is far away from 400, but I'm confident with 8-1, followed by just more shell kicky levels, that I'm going to get there. Jump on the second to last one, turn around and shoot the fireball. Oh, this is great because you can kick the green one and then you can do that. It's questionable whether I should go in there. I'm not. Oh, that hurt. Did not want to star there. It's the risk you take. But just being able to come in here. That dark green one that's always there, pretty much always in line to jump on his head. Even with a star, my clock is slowly growing. The last thing you want to do is rush and think that you need to jump, you need to get to the finish line. It's not about the finish line. It's about killing everything as efficiently as possible, but also knowing which things you can't kill. Like if they're about to go into a pit, they're gone. You can't kill them. That's just one of the things that makes that level bad, I guess. And that happens in 4-2 a lot. I do recommend jumping off of a Goomba or something up there so you don't have to stop and take a running start. This is another one of those levels where it's, at this point now that it's a red clock, getting hurt is secondary to killing things. Taking this star to the house is a lot less important because there's shell kicks to be done. See my clock? It's red. But look at that number, 388. And look at where they are. I got guys playing level, my opponents are playing level 4-2. So let's see how they fare. This is exactly the end game I want. Me playing 5-1 and them playing 4-2. Oops. I'm accidentally hitting buttons. So it looks like I'm playing with some ballers. One of them got through 4-2, the other one died. Now he's in 8-1. So I know, okay, game on. I got a player here with me. Let's just hope he's panicking about the clock already. If he's got to play with a clock panic tilted, and he's a Luigi, so I already know right away not to underestimate him. Not gonna mess with that. But I'm in no hurry with 380 to star kill because I want a shell kill. I do probably want to finish. I'll decide what to do with that star later. See how the shell kick looks. Oh, I grabbed it on accident. So now I'm taking it to the house. Not optimal. I probably wanted to do shell kicks here. But we're 300 plus. This is where it could get tough. This is where I could end up getting clocked since that guy was able to defeat 4-2. But I gotta stay calm and be as efficient as possible. Failing. That's not good. Very not good. And I won anyway. Okay. With 114 seconds on my clock, he finally couldn't make it through. Don't know how he lost or why he lost, but that was about as close as it gets. That's as scary as it gets for me. Because the end game that I wanted, them being in level 4-2 while I was in 3-2 and 5-1, it may not have been the exact spot that I won, but it was probably the cause of effect. He went into level 8-1, and maybe he was spinning the wheel and getting stars and stuff and thinking that was going to be okay. You notice the 2 times that I got stars at the end, I was like, oh, dang it, that's not good. That was when I lost 100 seconds each time. That was how I went from 300 to 100, was because I had to kill with stars. I am going to take a quick break. You've seen a lot of this. This strat for level 8-1 would probably be to play fast and get all the coins and go through. But it's another one where I would be ending at level 4-2. Probably. See if I can find you a Luigi. This guy's supposed to know what he's doing. But we'll be back for playing more in just a few minutes. All right, we're back. Rumbles is in the house. What's up, Rumby? Say hi to YouTube. Looks like Rumbles is going to help me out this time. Okay, so 3-1 start. 3-1's a level that moves around. 4-2 could be right before this. It could be like 3 levels before this. But I always revolve my play around where 6-2 and 4-2 are going to come in. I'm kind of always trying to play them. If my clock turns red as I'm finishing level 6-2, as I'm coming out of the coin heaven in 6-2, that means I've played perfectly. You can't always make that happen, though. But that's the same strategy I always use when I play this early, not trying to kill hammerheads. I might go get the flower, probably not, in first level if I need it. But if I need it, I'm frustrated and already not thinking clearly, so probably go up and get it. And let those Hammer Brothers go. Because when you go in the coin heaven, if you kill them and then your opponents kill them pretty quick and send them right back while you're up there, you won't get them. But that almost never happens. If you kill Hammer Brothers, someone's going to send to you. But they come whether you kill them or not anyway. That was unfortunate placement. Okay, so level 3-2 means that was a later version of level 3-1. So 4-2 is actually pretty close. Oh, this is lame. I'm going to try not to let that bother me. I want these coins. Okay, that was just a bummer all around. I need to play this smart. So it's usually not this tough this early, but I didn't let it screw me up totally. But, oh wow, was that challenging. Probably playing with good players this time. This is going to be a tougher one to win. 15 people left. Really want to concentrate on not getting hit. Because there's no other power-ups in level 5-1. So as good as it is for shell kicks, you gotta be careful. You can't get hurt. I like to stand on here, let the star come to me. All in one swift motion. Clock's gray. If it weren't gray, I would run right by. I'd always get the extra life. But if it were a red clock, I would not have been coming in here. I would have took that star to the house. It's part of the reason why I stand on that cannon. A lot of these levels have things in common where the star, you want to strategically grab the star. You don't want to just get the star right where it spawned from, because if you wait just a few seconds, you can take that star to the house, which there's a lot of trouble at the end of levels. Going up the staircase, you never know how hard that's going to be until you get there. Just another coin box you pretty much don't skip, because you got a shell kick right here, as long as you play it right. As long as you get to this square right here, your star won't disappear forward. But if you hit it and you're too slow to walk to that specific point, your star will go forward and never come back. Clock's still gray. I'm going to try not to go too fast. Okay. It did turn red. So let's see. It's going to be real risky for me to go in there. I might. We'll see what happens if I get this up to 390 again. Yeah, I'm not going in. This is too difficult. Okay, really didn't want a star right there, but I'm going to make do of it. I got to take the star to the star. This is one where you don't have to worry. The star, you get in trouble if you try to let it bounce around. You want to just take it to the house, because it goes to the house on its own. Okay, so I've got this with a red clock. And it's a healthy red clock. So if it were unhealthy, I would get out of it. But it's a healthy red clock, so I'm going to play this one to the finish. And then it's just going to be shell kicks. I'm going to try to outplay everyone the rest of the way. Totally getting hit on purpose right there. And there. I want to kick this. It's kind of worth the risk to me. That was a great spin. Much needed spin. Okay, so now I gotta really be on my game, because I need to make a clock comeback right now. And I get level 2-1, which is fantastic. This is the best spot right here. after this will be 8-1, so I'm not going to panic because 8-1's another good one for shell kicks. I've been getting great spins. I've got plenty of cash in case I need to keep doing them. That was bogus. Totally bogus. Not going to let it bother me. But right here, like, this is so hard for them to compete with if they're playing a different kind of level. It's just to build up more enemies behind me. And as you can see, they fell to the victims to the clock. I could kind of tell I was getting about as many enemies sent to me as I was killing of my own. So they weren't sending all my enemies back. They weren't killing everything. They were panicking. And when the clock does that to you, that's what happens. Okay, 1-1. When 1-1's first, I'm thinking about just getting all the coins as fast as I can. Four 2, we're going to be playing pretty quick in this roundup. We should be playing 4-2 with a great clock if we can go fast. And then end up with the play 4-2 straight through strat again. Most of the time playing 4-2 straight through is the way to go. That's where you get a big advantage. I got my 42 coins. I did it pretty darn quick. Now we're in 5-2. 5-2 is another one that's weird. I don't even think 5-2 is always a part of it. I think 5-2 means that there's no 3-1 this time. Still trying to figure out exactly what's going on. But it's consistent enough where I can have my strategy. Alright, there's 3 of those guys. Figured I would take a spin try. That right there is hard to do. So, I mean, if you don't feel confident in your abilities... Oh, I only had 1 spin anyway. But, I mean, you know this coin heaven's right here, so it's worth it if you can get to the coin heaven. That's 2 more spins just by coming up here. 2.5 spins. I don't know, just 2. Oh boy. Yeah, don't start rushing around like that. I don't know if that was me or my controller. That felt like me. I can't believe I'm trying to jump up and grab the flower and I hit my head on the box again and fall in the pit. So it happens to the best of us. I was well on my way that time too. That one certain levels too, for some reason, people really struggle at if it's the first level. Like I think that they're just sick of playing them first. And 4-2 and 8-1 and 5-2 are the three biggest. Where it's weird. Like if you see 4-2 come up second, less people will die in it than they will if you see it come up first. Like I've seen 4-2 just wipe away 30 people in the first 10 seconds a few times. And I think it's because they struggle to beat the level before the clock runs out. And so they've done it a few times, they're sick of it. And so they don't even bother. They're like, I'll just get in a different match that starts in a different level. 6-2 is actually like that as well. I do when 6-2 comes up first, I find myself finishing with I finish with a red clock every time. I get down to under 10 seconds. And then I get to the next level and usually spring it up real quick. Okay, so we're kind of hoping for a transition to a red clock in the 6-2, 4-2 combo again. So we want to get there sooner than later. More worried about IRL time than game time right now. It's nice when that happens in level 1-1 because naturally you build your clock anyway as long as people are sending you stuff. Okay. So if 1-1 came before 3-2, 3-2 and 5-1 are almost always back-to-backs. I believe 5-1's next. 5-1 and then 6-2. Always try and keep in mind what happens when you jump on two Koopa Troopas that are next to each other. Because it can really help you in that situation. If you forget that they're going to both pop up in the air, you might leave the coin box there. If you forget when you're about to do a shell kick, you're going to end up kicking the shells out of the way and then getting injured by the third enemy right behind them. That happens to me way too often. So that's always a key thing to keep in mind, especially when you have flower power. You can jump on the double Koopa Troopa, shoot one of the shells with the flower, and then kick the other shell. That's a big time move when it becomes panic time. Okay, just like I thought, it was 5-1. 6-2 should be next. But 5-2 could be next. Sometimes 5-2 comes after 5-1. So I think 1-1 moves around a little bit too. Okay, so there's no 5-2 this time. Okay, they gave me a star, so I guess I'll skip that pipe. Taking what I get. So if this clock were to turn red at some point in the next 5 to 10 seconds, that would be perfect. There we go. That's exactly what I want to happen. Now the rest of the game, my focus is on the clock, and I'm in the exact spot I want to be. Not helping any of my opponents kill anything for the first few seconds, which is scary because now I've gone from upper 300s to low 300s. But I got my Koopa right where I need him. And another one right where I need him. And that right there, that move, that will win you games. That double shell combo. Everybody else is worried about their clock like crazy. They can't afford to beat this level because so much clock burns. And what am I doing? I'm grabbing coins in this level. I'm coining up in this level. And taking hits on purpose. Get my flower, feeling efficient, so I'll play down here. And we'll see if any of them can beat me in this chess match now. I see somebody in an underground pipe. That's probably a bad idea. But there's 7 of us left. This is one of the best matches I've ever been in. So we'll see if anyone can trump my strategy here. I cannot believe I just ran over that star. The amount of times that you can run through a star, I guess I should emphasize on that too. Never think that just because you're running through a star that you're going to grab that goddamn star. They're so fucking slippery, it's ridiculous. Probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, that was huge. Was not going to waste any extra time if I missed. Alright, now on to 8-1 with 350 on my clock. And only 4 left. Up to 400. Got it all the way back up because of the 8-1 strat. And because my opponents are doing their part. Alright, now as the clock is going super fast, I'm going to try and strangle him. You see he's in level 4-2 and he ran out of time. 2:58 on my clock. See, there's a couple things to be noted. When you beat level 4-2 through the warp zone, it's like you're in a coin heaven. All the enemies that are getting sent to you don't get sent to you. So if you go up there with a red clock, that's a bad idea. You really got to go through level 4 too, or you got to have over 300 seconds. But if you have over 300 seconds, like I just showed you, you can maintain it through that level. Level 6-2 start. So this is, you've got to be real efficient. I'm already screwing up bad. Oh, I didn't even get in the pipe. So this will actually be better for my time. Oh well, I'll be one of the people that dies early. Level 6-2, like you gotta either hit everything or just get lucky that a few people attack you and you manage to get that quick shell kick off the beginning or something. But dang, I really wanted to show you how to do 6-2 and I goofed up right off the bat. You gotta quickly get in there and get that first coin box without letting that Koopa get you. And he's just in the worst spot. Like, you have to deal with him and you have to kick him if you want to get the coin box quickly. And that can be a matter of whether you finish the level or not. Since it's the first level, we're going to kick because it's easy, but like, it's not really helping us to do a shell kick right now. It's like overkill. Just like any other star, you want to get your coins as fast as possible. You don't want to be like me and get impatient and lose your flower right there. You don't want that yet. You don't even need that star. It just slows you down. Now you got your 400 seconds, so you want to be getting coins as fast as you can, and of course it's another not so coiny type of level. What the heck even just happened right there? I don't even know. Did I kick the shell the other way? Yeah, I did. That's why I got hit. I can still get here with that little head start if I, as long as I don't go too slow. I got 6 attackers, so okay. They didn't get me huge out the pipe. Wow. Level 1-1. Okay, I'm not gonna spend my money just yet. I got no clock issues, so it's not like I needed to efficiently kill those guys anyway. I don't need to kill any of the... Oh, that one got me. Okay. Somebody really knows how to keep the bullet bill alive. Yeah, there's 2 people. 2 of my attackers are also attacking each other, and they are just keeping those bullet bills alive. Okay, I'm gonna skip the 2 coins because I had to go get the flower because I'm an idiot. Now I gotta be careful because I get that slow. All's well in that as well. Kind of noticed, you'll get the feel of it. It's like if you do that jump shot that I show you and he happens to be jumping out of the way, it's almost as if like you start with that and then you go right into the attack mode that I do where I just charge him. That as long as you do that fluid, you'll get him every time. You'll either get him originally with the first shot, or as long as you don't panic and you do that fluidly, you'll just run right up and shoot him in the face before he can hit you with the hammer. Something about the timing, I'm pretty much killing that guy every time now. And right onto his head. Slow walk the whole way. Man, are they bastards. Okay, so we're in level 4-2 with a great clock. And we didn't play 6-2 this time, so 6-2 might not even be a part of it. 6-2 and 5-2 might be interchangeable. So I'm starting to wonder, is it an either-or thing? But we're going to beat it out, right? Just like we always do. Really, the only time I actually warp this level is if it's my first or second level. When I play it after 6-2 or I start here, I tend to warp it. And that's only so that I can play it again before my clock goes red. That's the thought there. Finally. And that's how you want that to go. But as you can see, they don't really like to set that up for you. Alright, so I'm in 3-1. I got a feeling we're just not going to see 6-2 because we saw 5-2. Still not 100% sure on that. That's the one thing I'm really trying to figure out. I knew that was a double Koopa. So red clock, so we clearly can't be going in the coin heaven. Oh, that was weird. Probably should have just ran right through. Alright. Now we want to shell kick something. We're actually letting enemies kind of build up behind us there when we were at that coin block. And now we're in 8-1. Play that a little differently than usual, probably because of the pair of Koopas. As much as a power block is annoying, that money's just going to go to waste if I don't use it soon, because the clock's been red for a good minute now. I've never actually tried, I actually got stuck there. I've never actually tried going through this level without the star, but I'm wondering if that might be smarter. So I'll lose to somebody on the clock since I've gotten the strategy going, but like 1 out of 100 matches will I find somebody that's like better enough than me that whatever strat they're using, they're able to beat me out on the clock. Because no doubt there's people that are good enough that they don't even have to like think about what level they're in. They can just keep the clock going no matter what. They got the natural skill. Hence why I have to come up with things like this strategy. Oh, I had multiple shells. They ran into each other. Okay, so... Oh, that killed me. Double Koopa Troopa. I was talking about that earlier. Don't let that kill you. It'll kill you. Okay, so I am legitimately worried now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm in the right spot. Exactly where I need to be. If he's doing the head bopping instead of shell kicking, he's going to end up winning anyway. But I got him. Landed into 3-2. Got the exact flow of levels I needed. Right when I got under 100 seconds into panic mode, 3-2 showed up, and sure enough, 5-1 was going to be next. No doubt in my mind that had he kept killing the items and sending them back to me, that I'd have had 400 red seconds by the end of 2 more levels. But I didn't need to. Good enough to win. I beat a Luigi. A level 76 Luigi. A level 76 Luigi. Oh, maybe he's not a Luigi and he's just using that symbol. I saw the Luigi next to his name and just assumed he was playing as Luigi, but I was focusing on me. I wasn't focusing on if I was up against Luigi or not. But that guy was a baller. He pushed me to the limit. But that's the whole point. I've learned how to get to level 4-2 with the red clock and then use the 3 levels after it to just hang on so that if you get into that super hyper crazy red clock mode that you're playing level 3-2. It's the whole plan. If you get to that clock mode, that's the level you need to be in. And that's where it becomes a chess game. And my opponent may naturally be way better than me at this game, but I'm still able to choke him out because of that exact advantage at the end. I don't know what I'm doing right there. That is not the way to do that. I guess no harm, no foul. Okay, so this is a little weird. Because, like I said, when I start level 4-2, that's when I take the warp and scoot ahead. We're in one of those situations where they just started us in the level directly after 4-2. So we're pretty much lined up to play 4-2 at a pretty tough time. That's happening. I'm going to have the least amount of ability to maneuver the levels in a way that I want to than I would in any other setup. Because every other setup I play level 4-2 at some point in time, and then I warp accordingly, or don't warp. And now I won't play it until the clock is red. Now it's just double Koopas galore. If you hit the third and fourth block, or maybe just the fourth block even, the star will come down a split second earlier. You can see just by having the two attackers with me right now that are also killing everything, just how big of a time boost you can get in this level, even with the red clock. Like if I could go up to 600 seconds right now, I'd probably have 600 seconds. When you come out of a coin heaven, especially with a gray clock, the last thing you want to do is think, oh, I better hurry up because I was just in a coin heaven and skip that coin block. If anything, it's the opposite. You come out of the coin heaven and there's nothing for you to kill right now because anything that your opponents were trying to send you got blocked until the second that you came out. So you might as well give them a couple seconds to send you things before you start running forward anyway. What better thing to do than jump and hit 12 coins real quick. Alright, so the clock turned red while I'm in 3-2. Kind of a little bit of a worst case scenario. So now I just gotta try and maintain it so that it doesn't get out of touch before I even get to level 4-2. Which should be doable. Hopefully I do 5-2 instead of 6-2 next. Because other than 4-2, 6-2 is definitely the hardest level to maintain clock in. That was a bad roll. Oh, that sucked. Okay, so see, 1-1 popped up after that. So 1-1 definitely moves around. Okay, so hanging in there, spinning the wheel terribly, getting nothing that I actually want to get. That right there wasn't too bad. They're really sending the enemies right now. The attacker mode is working better than it should be expected of it. But all 5 of these people aren't going to hang on for that long. Okay, so 5-2 after 1-2. That was stupid. It's too big of a hurry. This is another level where the clock can get you. Gotta be real conscious of it. Want to kill effectively and efficiently, but don't want to waste too much time. Oh, my controller was jamming up there. I totally hit the jump button and he didn't jump. Man, come on, controller. What are you doing? That was such a good fucking match to be in. All my opponents were good players. Fucking controller. I was fine. I was not dying anytime soon. God damn it. God, there's no fucking way that I didn't jump out of that fucking... right on top of that Koopa's head. Man. Spin like fucking shit. My controller fucking breaks. And doesn't fucking jump when I ask it to jump. What else can go wrong? How am I supposed to fucking live? This is the fucking only way I don't win. Way to fucking ruin my fucking video, you piece of shit controller. Man, I won't get another fucking Final 5 like that the rest of this fucking video. What a fucking shame, man. These controllers, man. I had more trouble with my fucking Switch controllers in the last 2 months than I ever had with any Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, you name it. Any controller I ever had in my life. The controller breaks, it's broken. It doesn't work anymore. These controllers, they just stop working for 3 seconds at a time, and then it comes right back because they fucking use Wi-Fi. And they have to be connected to each other, and that's what it is. They get disconnected from each other, and one side stops working. Yeah, I'm not going to get a better group of people to play with for a educational kind of video like what I'm going for today. It's not gonna happen again. That was it right there. That was how I show you how to beat 4 really good players by having a better strategy than them. 400 on the clock, so who cares? Just gonna sprint right through. None of this matters. Same thing here. Got 400 seconds, great clock. Just sprint to coins. Got power-ups at every fucking corner. God damn it, I'm so frustrated 2 Paracoopas just fucking destroy me. Alright. No more frustration. Not gonna let frustration ruin my video. Only crappy technology and disrupted controllers will ruin my video from now on. This is another one where I promised that wasn't frustration, it's just sacrificing 15 seconds for real-time speed. Like, I don't want to play games with those douchebag fucking Paracoopas. If I get through without getting hit by them, great. Then I come down here and get 15 seconds instead of a flower. If I don't, then I get my flower back and I'm 15 seconds behind. But I'm going to do all this shit correctly so that the 15 seconds doesn't matter. But 3-1 is a start level where you gotta do everything efficiently. Because your clock can, not so much as 6-2, there's margin for error, but not a whole lot. We've got 6 seconds for those Goombas that didn't necessarily have to be there. Another 4 or 5 for the Koopas on the bridge. Well, actually another 12 or 15 for the Koopas on the bridge and the one underneath the star. Yeah, brothers can be so sneaky. Gotta wait for them to land and then kick the shell. As soon as they jump, you can kick it, probably. But if you do I'll randomly kick a shell, it'll probably take out the hammer brother. Nope, those bastards don't play that game. Okay. So 8-1 has no power-ups. I would suggest using one right now. I get a power block every time, so I'm done letting that happen to me. I'm confident that I can play this part good, and I see there's nothing in here to be scared of, so I'm still not going to use it. Same thing. Oh, fuck. That was not supposed to be hard. That's supposed to be easy. I'm ruining my video. I'm getting frustrated. Shouldn't be frustrated. That was just a bad play. Alright. So I've had a couple bad plays. And it was cocky. I was saying, like, you should. I'm not, because I always get a power block. You should not play small. You should never play small. Playing small is the devil. Playing small is how you die. You should spin the wheel if you're small. If you're small, spin the wheel. Get good at not being small very often so that you don't have to spin the wheel very often. But if you're small, spin the wheel. Especially since I'm trying to prove my point about how you don't need to be good. I don't know why I'm relying on the fact that I'm good. Right? Being good's not part of this. Strategy is what this is all about. Okay. See what I mean about 5-2? Oh, I killed a guy. Dang. I swear I didn't give up on purpose. I was trying to get right under him so I could somehow jump on his head and kill him because I didn't have enough coins yet. But 5-2, all the more reason. If you start in 5-2, that's why you really want to sprint ahead. I'm saying it earlier. I just got to prove it now. If you have to face 4 Hammer Brothers instead of 2 to start that level, it's so much harder. So you want to be the first one to kill one. And somebody definitely beat me to that. And I didn't play it slow. I was in a rush there. Okay, level 1-1. Go as fast as you can and get the coins. Six two, get the coins as fast as you can. Can't go beyond this square block and then come back into this pipe. So you gotta be real careful on that particular sequence right there. This is one of the best ways to play this whole thing in order to get coins up. Just start on level 1-1. Everybody thinks level 1-1 is easy. I don't recommend that. I've just been doing it so much. If you can figure out how to do it, go ahead. But to actually just pop that guy on the head and then leave him be is the safest thing to do there. Oh, I could have actually gotten away with that. That's like the hardest thing to do is deal with a Koopa or a buzzing beetle in there. But at this point in time, real time is important, so you can go and grab as many coins as you want. Get yourself that kind of like infinite spin feeling by playing level 6-2, getting all these coins. Somebody did that underwater tunnel. We hate them. Not messing around. He's probably going to hit me no matter what I do. Oh, wow. I cannot believe he went left again. Sprinting, and I just jump and let go. It's a triple hit. We're going to slow play it. It was the 3rd level. If it were the 1st or 2nd level, I would go as far forward in the warp zone as I could. But it's 3rd, which means I should probably try and avoid it completely now, rather than get back to it as fast as I can. Because actually 1-1 and 6-2 aren't great either when you're playing against a panicked clock. And now this will be either 2-1 or 3-1. So I'm going to get to go into a coin heaven. And in case you haven't noticed, level 4-2 has a lot of coins. There's a lot of coins to be had doing while you play that annoying level. stressing about the clock because it's gray still. There it is, it's red. So now we're a little worried. It's red, it's under 200. I got 8-1 coming though. So as long as they all do their job and send enemies. You can see another guy playing my level did the same strategy as me. Another guy's in a pipe, so he just made a mistake right off the bat. Like, going into a pipe. That was incredibly bad. I'm trying to rush, but now there's no power-ups for a long time, so I gotta spin like crazy until I have flower power. There it is. Oh my god. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Because now I got the star to take me to the next star. And I keep getting these kills, which is great for the clock when you actually get KOs at the end. So I killed 4th and 3rd place, so 5th place, or the other guy, if I lose to him now, that'd be a big time shame. I got so many advantages over him right now, I don't even know where he is, or if he let me use the advantages even. Oh, he's at the exact same spot as me. So I really doubt he's got a full clock. So I'm going to go to the stomp game. I'm going to stomp my enemies for a bit instead of shell kick them. Alright. Can't give it up. This is the best shell kick spot in the whole game. And with this here, I've gotta... Didn't really want that star, but all those piranha plants sidetracked me. But depending on how good of a player this guy is, he may have just completely taken the advantage back. Or completely evened the game out. He could have a full clock right now, too. We certainly got the enemies for this game to go on a long time. If we both just keep killing everything, we could play a really long time. Okay, that's my suffocation strat right there. I have thinned out the herd by doing the jumping on their heads instead of shell kicks. And he is farther along than me, which is good. Definitely didn't want a pow block right there. Yep, they spited me at the pow block. So I was up against a really good player. He got to level 1-1. So I was going to be able to slow play it and stay behind him and be the eventual winner. But I couldn't spin. I sucked in level 5-1, getting myself injured. and then they just wouldn't spin me correctly. I actually died because I wasn't sure whether I should jump or hit the spin button. It is kind of awkward to go to the spin button, so that's why I suggest like hitting it at particular spots, like where you're not doing anything else, like coming out of a tunnel, hitting a flagpole. Okay, so it's important for us to figure out which version of 2-1 we're playing right now. The one that comes directly after 4-2, or the one that would be a few levels beyond? The things that are always consistent is it's always 4-2, and then another level, either 2-1 or 3-1, and then it's 8-1. And also, I've never seen 3-2 and 5-1 not be back to back. I don't think. I think they can be interchanged, but they're always back to back. And there always be at least one level between 8-1 and the 5-1, 3-2 back to back. So this next level will not be 5-1 or 3-2. It'll be 3-1, 1-1, 3-1 or 1-1, I think. This could be bad. Okay, so when you're the small guy and you have the star, you want to hit right there. You're safe because... Jesus freaking Christ. You're safe because your jump... your jumping won't... Oh, this is such baloney. Won't get goofed up by falling into a pit. You know, you get the flower power of the mushroom right there. The time freezes and it can screw you up if you're jumping at the wrong time. So that won't happen. If you manage to get a star, which you don't want anyway, you'd rather have a mushroom or a flower there. If you get one of those, obviously you're not falling in the pit, but if you do get a star, you can take it to the house from there. So you won't have to worry about spending any more money. And if you get a power block sucks. You got just enough time to just immediately spin again to try and get big. But I call it death by power block. Probably the most common way for me to die. And that means you got plenty of money to spin. You're totally good on that front, but the spin was a power block, and power blocks are just not helpful. So you die. red clock already with 10 people. That seemed quick. Paracupas are totally annoying. I'm doing a lot of that, but I shouldn't be. But I got 3-2-5-1 coming up next. So my main objective is to not die right now. And just keep killing everything so that there's lots of enemies to kill. But this will be getting there early. But when you start in the level directly after 4-2, that's where things get hairy. Because nobody's changed their levels so far. Everybody's just playing them in order. There's been no way to decide, I want to go to a different level, play it slower, faster. Okay, so I should have 400 seconds and be going into level 5-1. Still 10 dudes, so I am in probably a streamer game or something right now. These guys are grouped together. This is not just a random grouping of 10 people that are this good. Alright, so this time I gotta make sure I don't die stupid. Because we'll really see if the strat's good if I can beat this group of people with it. Okay, very tough level to keep the time up. Oh man, I'm missing every shell kick that I need. Can't let the difficulty of the level slow me down so much. Jeez. Oh, I landed on that anyway. Okay, that was pretty good. Hit the wrong one first. Okay, I am down to 300 seconds though now, so this is scary. 5 dudes left. See if I can play it right. This fucking bastard, man. That. Get down here, cheater. Come on, elevator. So now I gotta panic. I'm panicked. Terrible. Terrible. I'm toast. One's running out of time. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but they weren't on attackers. All of a sudden, we get down to the end, the final 10, and they didn't all get on attackers. Like, they wanted the game to end. I thought we were going to go on, it's over already. Second and third place, I don't know what they were doing. Was that's the last thing I expected for it to end. I knew that I was coming into 4-2 in a troublesome time after 5-2. I knew it. But you can't die. You gotta be level. So 5-2 or 6-2, either way, whichever one comes before 4-2, you see, you gotta try and beat it as efficiently as possible and get through without dying. And then 4-2, I didn't have any shells to kick. It was Hammer Brothers in those spots instead of shell guys. And they just wouldn't die. Couldn't get rid of them. I'm going to take a break. But yeah, that's the last thing you want. That's why you do not want to be in 4-2 at the end. If you play the level directly after 4-2, and you get lucky enough to do shell kicks and stuff like I've showed you in earlier times playing the levels through, that you'll be able to make it through. I just couldn't make it happen. Bad timing, bad luck, good strategy. There were 4 people left, and if all 4 people left aren't on attackers at the end, the ones who aren't on attackers are kind of deciding who's going to win. My guess is that Enigma Wave had more coins than me, maybe, so they attacked him. Or they were on lowest time or whatever, but they weren't letting the enemies grow exponentially like we needed them to be. And yeah, I'm not doing any kind of a winning streak or anything, so while I take a break, I'm going to make sure you guys got something to watch. Oh, I thought I could jump in a pit before I could get hit twice. I think I was wrong. Yeah, somebody died quicker than me. I was looking for a Luigi, but we'll show you a guy who's aware of the coin heaven. We'll see a fish tree. That's his name. A fish in a tree. Looks like this guy's worth watching, huh? He's doing okay. He's pretty much doing my system here. Oh, he got hit twice. That's not good. There was Hammer Brothers there anyway, so I would have been just quick grabbing that. Let's see if he goes up. Nope, he went through. Wow. He got a red Koopa. He shot him. That was crazy. I would have ran up and shell kicked that red Koopa. There's a smarter way of getting down there, I suppose. I could see myself dying while trying to do it. Let's see if he does the same shell kicks I do. Yeah, that's what you gotta do there. I would have got all three of those guys. Yep. He's got to be thinking he's in good shape. Hopefully he doesn't panic, because the lack of enemies being sent means the other guy's in worse shape than him. There's an idea. I think the shell kick's better, though. Shell kick's faster. Gets the same amount of time there. this guy is better than me at actually playing the game, and he's pretty much using my strat. I think I could beat him, though. He's leaving enemies behind. Maybe he's doing it on purpose. Yeah, that right there was super impressive. The more enemies he leaves behind, the less enemies the other guy can send. He's got 400 seconds again. So these are the people that beat me. The other guy is just getting done with level 3 too. And he's probably panicking. We'll go check him out. Yeah, he's got a lot of time, but the enemies are so thin, he's not busting through 400, and he already did 3-2. So he's finally busting through here in level 5. But will he even be at the end when he stars through? Yeah, you just gotta take that hit, guy. Should have took it before he spun. So this guy's gonna suffocate in about a level and a half. And he's gonna be perfectly fine. He's gonna be pulling up. He's never gonna see 3-2, I bet. Oh yeah, I don't know what he just did, but he lost a lot of time. And now the suffocation really begins. Because there's not enough for him to kill, because the other guy is not shell kicking. Which means there's like 2 whole levels worth of enemies that he could be sending this guy to help him get time, but he's not sending him. He's going to go for the last second kill, but he doesn't even kill the blooper. He's just swimming through. So, just a random other guy. He shows the perfect clinic that I've been trying to show. Okay, so level 4-2 being the first level. Finally. Slow walk, jump right through. Sprinty sprint, let go. And we're finally going to use this warp zone. And you'd think we're trying to pick our level or something. Nope, we don't care what the levels are. We are just trying to get as close to level 4-2 as we possibly can now. So we're skipping over 2-1, then 8-1, then 3-1, and now we're playing 1-1. And it's extra nice to have 1-1 be here, because coupled with that, it's like we kind of just played one full level. Now we're going to get to build a clock. Okay, we're not bothering with the star. really don't want to get hit right there, but I got sucked into how easy the level was so far. Oh, I'm like having a muscle spasm. Yeah, this might be my last one, but it's kind of perfect. I'm getting to show exactly what. So I got a lot of coins again. Clock is still gray. We are down to final 3, and one of the goofballs isn't on attackers. Or at least isn't attacking me. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, got him. So now we're all on attackers. That was pathetic. I suck. You really don't want to see that at all. There we go. Ooh, and now we're heads up. It's not fantastic news, because the spot's going to go red sooner than later. And I'm playing a Luigi. Where is he? Oh, he's in level 5 one. So he's going to have a real healthy clock right now. But also a lot of enemies to send. And now we get to level 4 too, at the perfect time. We're here again. And we got a healthy-ish red clock, and it's going to be a slow red clock at first, so we're going to go right through. I see him in a pipe. So he went through a pipe. I already know he's going to be done for on the clock. So I just need to not panic and get shell kicks wherever possible. Right here. He hasn't sent me an enemy in so long. And I got a 15 nugget there. Another 15 nugget here. Shell kick. And he's got to be in so much time trouble right now, playing 4-2 with no enemies. I'm in 2-1, just not going to panic. Looks like he made it to 8-1, huh? guess we'll see. How much better is he than me? Is he going to be able to overcome all that and beat me anyway? All right, I'm up against an absolute beast. I'm going to be done for, aren't I? I got to get through this level. I'm panicking. Yeah, he was that much better than me. That's incredible. Incredible that he was that much better than me. I wasn't good enough to get to the next level because he wasn't sending enough items back to me. But where was he? He was getting the extra life at the end of level 5-1. So he somehow got into that warp zone in level 4-2 and got through it and into level 8-1 quick enough that's why 8-1 is so huge. 8-1 is there for the pros. I go there on purpose because I know that no matter what people send me, I can build my clock there anyway. And then once he got to level 8-1, once he made it there, I wasn't able to suffocate him before he got there. And he did it. But he had to get through 6-2 and 4-2 like through an absolute panic the first time through. And then get to 8-1 without running out of time. My guess is he had 400 seconds on his stupid clock. Or maybe he just had a few more seconds than me. I don't know. But we'll see. I might be back in a few minutes. I gotta see if I can figure this thing out. Oh, all right, we'll keep going. Let's go see what my stats are. 34 was when I took a break. I think the 31 was another break. Those are my breaks in the last 10. I know I was frustrated for a couple games in a row. That's probably the 9 and the 14. So I've got 2 seconds, only 1 win, in some pretty solid places, but all in all, bad finishes. I think I was winning at the beginning, though. I think I played more than 10. Yeah, the first break was at 31, and there's quite a few that were missing from the beginning. I'm gonna give it a go here, but I like have this weird muscle spasm going on in my chest area, which is annoying and freaky. It's terrible. That's just terrible. Didn't want that star so early. Oh, just enough to take it to the house. But it just goes to show, especially with that star, just how good it can be to wait for that one, compared to getting it right there at that spot that it is. I'm like a good old-fashioned bullet bill party. Man, I've done that a lot lately. I don't know what's wrong with me on that all of a sudden. It's so hard to try and not sit and waste time on this level and not get hit by that first bullet. Whoopsie daisy, what's going on, Wanzy? Come on, bro. Come here, Koopies. Alright, come down, everybody. You, huh? You quick jumpy? Oh, the show. This coin heaven, it just doesn't work if you're small. Okay, good. I don't have to get exasperated. The other coin heaven, okay, if you're small, fine. This one, you're going to miss more than 20 coins anyway. You might as well spin it once and realize that you're just playing a lottery now. And spin it until you're big. Okay, now being that this is a couple levels down the road, I really want to play it all the way through and hope that I don't have to play it again. Because if I have to play it again, it means I'm up against a guy like I was last time. Even with every single item in that particular moment was kind of like getting flower power. Power block got me to the star. As long as I'm not an idiot here. Oh, I forgot about that possibility. Ooh, doggies. Okay, 3-1 or 2-1. Either way, it's going to be a good level to play. Five people left? Okay, don't mind if I do. Goddamn fucking Russian roulette. Fucking roulette block. Give me something better. How many fucking spins was I trying to get big for, and it just wouldn't have it. And then, of course, they fucking rook me with that bullshit. As soon as I get the mushroom, they fucking just take it. Like, fucking in the most ridiculous way possible. I really don't feel well right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Six two is a fun starting level. There we go. That's the perfect way to do this dungeon. This coin dungeon, whatever you want to call it. Because then once you get in there, you just keep running. You'll notice in that particular dungeon, as soon as you lose a little efficiency, that, who's going in those tunnels? That as soon as you lose a little efficiency, you'll get an exclamation clock, and it'll really kill your time. Came out firing 2 quick shots, and I have an attacker, thankfully. And thankfully I had some attackers before that. Oh, we're down to 5 already? Since we're down to 5 already, I'm going to slow play it. Rather than rush back to it. Because I don't think it's happening. We're not going to have to play this level after this. But I'm not going to panic over the clock. Maybe a little bit now. I was just thinking the 2 flowers are 15 seconds each. Those are now out of the picture. Oh, come on! Can't even kick the shell anymore. I gotta get to level 8-1. Wow, I couldn't play right there for crap. And the clock shouldn't have been going that fast yet, I don't think. It's going fast. Just because other people died like crazy. The clock sped up so fast that I couldn't even get out of the level. All right, it's slowed down, but I'm still getting these muscle spasms. If I get any muscle spasms during this run, it's going to be my last one. Okay, well, I know I had a lot of failure going on, but I think as a tutorial, I think at least everybody can see that where I'm coming from and get a good idea on how to play these levels and see if you use this strategy, even if you're not the greatest Mario 35 player, I guarantee you'll get some wins. You saw I just got second place in my last battle, but you run into that group of people, I think you could easily see yourself get one of your first victories. So good luck and have fun, and thanks for watching.